Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we have Miss KeyAnder Early with us. She is a financial educator and professional. She's a Louisiana native, but has been an Atlanta resident for over 20 years now. She moved here after graduating from undergrad. She is a part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, the National Council of Negro Women, and the Top Ladies of Distinction. Her background has been in personal finances, and her mission is to create greater financial prosperity for women of color. Now let's get into this. All right, Ms. KeyAnder, so how long have you been a financial literacy professional, and what exactly landed you here?
Okay, so it's like a twofold question.
Okay.
Because what brought me here was just my own issues and insecurity when it came to money in my early 20s after I moved here to Atlanta. Basically, empty apartment, trying to figure it out. Like financially, I screwed up. I made bad decisions in undergrad. And my mother tried to tell me not to and what not to do, but unfortunately my mother was not able to give me the tools and the resources to do better. So I had gotten to a breaking point when I moved here over 20 years ago, and that is what started my journey in what I would call financial literacy and education, and started to follow, Robert Kiyosaki and the sharing lectures and just things of that nature to really start to understand how I could get myself out of the situation. And so after getting myself out of the situation, getting myself on track, and wanting to invest and expand my knowledge and horizon, and found out there was a lot of resources for African American women that are put in front of us outside of a student loan.
Right.
The financial institution isn't knocking on our doors to help us to build our wealth and our economics. And so that is what led me to this industry, because I said no Black woman should have this much a hard time, I should say, trying to find someone to help them to elevate their finances and reach that next level of success when they do have it together. And so I've been in the professional industry about two years now, but being out here, being an educator, helping people with their finances and understand finances has been about 20 years now.
Okay, so you would say that basically some of the shortcomings that you had, whether it was growing up or after being out on your own and just kind of experiencing life financially, that's kind of what kind of propelled you into personal finances and just helping other women through the process, so they don't have to necessarily go through what you went through, or at least not to that extent, because you're helping them get the resources that they need to not be correct.
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing that really pushed me was my mother. And it wasn't that she said to me, be a financial professional. It was because I saw her heart and I knew she wanted better for me. When it came to finances, she had been through credit repair. She had been through the debt cycle. Go pay things off, but build debt right back up, because she didn't have tools and resources. She wanted so much more from me when it came to that, but she didn't know how. And so my mother, because that is so many mothers, that they want their children to be able to do something different. The heart of that. And so that, and then also just being an African American woman, again, once I got everything taken care of, and now I'm able to do so much better, not able to find the resources. So that's what made everything what I champion behind and what my mission is. Because a mother should be able to help their child grow, but then also them seeing her financially being able to make better moves, because sometimes we don't realize that they're watching us, and this is where they learn.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing it with us. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about probate real estate, financial literacy, and generational wealth planning.